We are the earth. We are the consciousness of the earth. These are the eyes of the earth. And this is the voice of the earth. What else?
Higher thinking, higher power, higher grounds, higher mountains on the way, a higher version of myself at the peak. Looking down, it's hard to recognize my face or my wave when I peek from where I stand. It's a wide span. In between us, try to narrow down the distance with my hands. Squinting hard, thick fog wrapped around the snow cap like a rubber band. Now I can see the silhouette inside my head. Trace them down as best as I can. Like a bounty, I think I got them. Close range, emptied out the vault. No cash, just a spiritual game. It's starting to make sense with all this loose change. Had to start the process over. New cycle, wash, rinse, and repeat. Another quarter, going in, I'm one step closer. Any doubts I had seated, receded off my shoulders. Like a heavy boulder, leave it behind. Roadkill for hungry vultures. Higher thinking, higher power, higher grounds, higher mountains on the way. A higher version of myself. Yeah. This was already in the making. Painstaking process helped me digest the foulness. Things I couldn't yet summarize or arrive to a clear logic from my own optics. Pops was dead sick on academia, easing the route the wealth were deemed prosperous. Academics proved the culture wrong. Yell at you and tell you to give the culture what it wants, even if it's toxic. I'm a byproduct, guilty of the things I bought into with my own conscience. Overseas with the ink barely on it, just enough for my memory to draw. I see myself in the sea of common pitfalls. Headed north, but of course I had to wander off, like leaves in the fall when they fall. Switch up the script's entire dialogue. I was trying to have with God. Certain keys that would've kept me out the dark, kept my headlights on, easing back up the road. It was me all along. It was me all along. Higher thinking, higher power, higher grounds, higher mountains on the way, a higher version of myself.
Good morning. Happy birthday week still. And man, I've been listening to Confidence nonstop, bro. Just calling to let you know how great you are, how great the video is, how great your one-man approach to getting everything done, how much I respect you as a man and an MC for holding it down, keeping a clear perspective, not ever giving up on yourself, holding you and your wife down, and always moving forward and being a student of the game, bro. So just know from your boy, bro, I see your greatness. I'm rooting for you to be able to capitalize fully on your greatness. And I pray that your greatness is sustained. I love you. Have a great day, bro. Keep being great, because you are every single day. Peace, bro.
Y'all ain't even on my fucking level, man.
Check it out, though.
Yeah. I couldn't afford to go out and find my purpose. I had to go out and get it. Contributing back to the household was the sole mission emboldened, but couldn't quite grasp the bold emphasis. Pop's injury lasted longer than expected. All the weight shifted. Moms had to carry. The labor persisted. I was under the belief I was unaffected. I wasn't sweating, just chasing my dreams with my Chase card debit. Green Buick, 87, 7-Eleven. Pump my gas or grab something out the cookie section. Scrambling for quarters. Last 20 you sent me, I already spent it. Splurging on Kentucky Fried Chicken. Craving for seconds, but I know you not in position to keep sending. I promise you I'm job hunting, but it's not giving. Seemed like the only route for me is to go illicit. In the past I flirted with it. Now I'm on a clean path, taking a bath, scrubbing off my past ventures. Hoping it rewards me back with riches. Doing the right thing, ignoring temptations. I'm not religious, but I know something's waiting for me behind that doorknob once you twist it. I can't describe it. Meanwhile, there was hardships that you vocalized. I didn't internalize the gravity, crushing our family. If only I could speed up the galaxy without it taxing me. But in reality, that wasn't happening. Now I'm battling, chasing the bag and keeping the crap from going bad in it. Yeah. chasing the bag and keeping the craft from going bad in it. Now I'm battling, chasing the bag and trying to keep the craft. Keep the craft from going bad.
Still doing our thing while these funky ass crack got the motherfucking
Trying to stay above water, you know? Just stay busy, stay working. Treat everything like it's your first.
Yeah. Check it out though.
Forever tap dancing and tying my shoes. Forever talking to myself in this room. Time flies until the only one left standing is you. Impressed by what resilience can do. Last time I checked my hands, I only had 2. There's only so much I can do for you. I still gotta convince myself I didn't lose. If there's any proof laying around for me to improve, it's right here in this room. The dogs barking in my mind keep me on the move. Word on the street, you see a 50 on the ground and I'm pussy too. Dickies and coochie like I'm Boosie. Turn a corner like no one's looking. I boil up like something's cooking. Grab a spoon, scoop my words up out of the bowl of soup. I'm half man, half beast. Tell around and you can find the truth. Hiding that was my problem too. Thinking I was gonna sprout out the pot without any issues. Boy, I was cute. A younger version of me without this view. Floating around, being a balloon. Consuming what my niggas consume. You do dirt, I get dirt on my shoes. Now we identical. Can't follow me if I don't know where I'm going. Everyone wants a chauffeur till they fuck around. Lead you somewhere bogus. In one motion, hop out the whip like it was explosive. Dr. Dre's chronic, leave the whip smoking.
If y'all niggas think I'm rapping, just come see me.
Say, follow your bliss and don't be afraid, and doors will open where you didn't know they were going to be.
every day.
I move my pen like I'm breaking through virgin snow. Get through my days like a salt truck on the road. Nice and slow despite my sins. I'm still plugged in with a higher source. I like to think I never truly know. It always gets better in the end, but what if it don't? Hard truths like painkillers, I keep a cabinet filled. It's hard to recognize what hurts anymore. I form a mental image in my head of you in perfect scenarios. Burnt my hands when I got to go. Reach for it off my dome. It was too hot to take with me and go. Mental note, I start to think and then I sink into the paper like I was ink. Metallic flow, put me on your wrist and neck and watch it glow. Niggas wanna shine but disrespecting the code. A guilty conscience knows. Streets is watching like Jay on a cover. Pointing two invisible pistols at your nose. Last they heard you went rogue. Feds got you in their palms like a snow globe. The game was always dicey no matter how you roll. I tend to be alone, just wanna make something great. I wonder if all she sees is someone with talent who can't get out of his own way. I am what I am. Yeah. I am what I am. My heart is not your promised land. The vision board is scanned. If I don't black out, I don't make the stats. I didn't make the rules, I just make dude and get in my bag. Barf up whatever I had. Take out and some morning snacks. Do my draft, it was chicken scratch. Scan the vault, then pounce on the track. Like a fox, I pace the room to give the city a glance. Bird's eye view, my nest is a trap. It's so easy to wanna be on the move, but all you wanna do is relax.
Lately, I've been crossing on your mind, crazy. How you always cross the line on me. How I'll never figure out. Yeah. Crazy. How you always had your time with me, but I never had the time. You'll see what it's like on the other side. It's too late to cry when you think about it. I'm too hard to find. Soon you figure out, and it's so long goodbye. Lately, it's too late to cry when you think about it. I'm too hard to find. Soon you figure out, and it's so long goodbye. I don't stick around.
Yeah. digging down my soul, coming up with empty spoons on the stove. Heavy head, I toss around like the moon when it spins around the globe. My face scrunching like some rotten fruit. I promise you it's not my attitude, but the altitude of my mood. Vibrations feeling low, conversations with myself on pleasant tones. Apparently, I'm my parents' clones, a pair of chromosomes, slightly deviated and went rogue. Let you tell it, I went and found myself a dark robe. When it's all said and done, I'ma be the one they call a goat. Call a list of names and I'ma call them jokes. The call provoked another side of me to brag and boast. All my choices made, turn them to a giant kaleidoscope. Behind the scope, my eyelids hide a sense of hope. Truth be told, without me speaking, sometimes you gotta pull me out the deep end. Words came out your mouth, but I took them out of sequence. I'm tweaking, just paranoid that my blood, sweat, and tears was never worth spilling throughout the evening or even drying out on the cement.
Like good music is a blessing from God, man. When you do good shit, you can go in the booth and record good music and shit. You know, that's a blessing from God, man. It's the most high working through brothers, man.
We do this shit every day.
Yeah. This ain't pretty, dawg.
Ton of floors down.
This ain't pretty, dawg. This ain't. No. I'm just a mirror in between y'all. 3 different eras, but I can see my errors and flaws in y'all. 1,000 light bulbs reflecting all the demons that we have involved. I see what's wrong, but I wish that truth wasn't true at all. Every step we take feels like a crawl and not a chance to get off these grounds and evolve. Life really got us in a ball, walking in circles, banging our heads against the wall, pulling us apart. I couldn't tell you what's wrong. I wish I could tell you without going off. It's not your fault, but I don't know how else to express my qualms. But that this ain't pretty, dawg. This ain't pretty, dawg. Yo. I wish you the best, I wish you success, I wish you many more. I wish for more pictures of us smiling together, but we hardly connect. I wish it was different, but this the deck I gotta accept. Feels like God just smeared this shit and said go deal with your mess. Ain't no perfect picture, but I done seen some pictures attempt. It's hard not to compare and think you on the ill side of the fence. I must confess I gotta get over this, so make change or be content with the ugly shit. Cause this ain't pretty, dawg. Cause this ain't pretty, dawg. No, I'm just a mirror in between y'all. 3 different eras, but I can see my errors and flaws in y'all. Like a metaverse spread across, our similar traits we carry along, deep in our palms. These are the spots, seeping in like stains on a cloth. It's not coming off, it's like we was meant to be scarred, meant to be lost, trailing behind. This battle ain't ours, instead we battle with trying to tighten our bonds with family and friends, affecting how we reach out and stretch. Weeks turn to months, months turn to years we suppress. It's normal, I guess, for us. I wouldn't know just what else to express. This ain't pretty, dawg. No. It ain't pretty, dawg. It ain't pretty, dawg. No, this ain't pretty, dawg.
Bro. Yeah, man, you got cake, bro? Hey, Nick. You talking about cake, right?
Check it out though.
Yo, I took the dagger out of my back, licked the blood off with a rag. Before I had the chance to react, I gave my wound a glance. Put the dagger right back into the owner's hands. Change the plans. Life has a funny way of coming at you fast. Walk in the bank, pistols pointed at you like where's the cash? Fuck your chain of command. All debts gotta be paid within a suit of mask. I'm in no business of finishing last, but at this rate, I might as well just be the tortoise in this race. I can't run from my past, but I can rummage through the mistakes. Stomach the food's bittersweet taste. Take the path that leads to something great. Keep the blades in my wheels spinning, running in place. This is God-given, but I'm self-driven when I accelerate. Niggas running out of fuel but can't hit the brakes. I let the verse and the chill like cold air off a lake. Put you in a cold state, make you draw a blank. Face a wall you can't escape. Every day, dreams get shattered, glass splatters. Everyone's just projected what they once abandoned. Trying to walk around the pieces on the ground like it never mattered. Till it circles back like old data. Transform you back to that moment before that thing shattered.
nothing about whether I make money or not. I'm in it for the art form. I'm not only a rapper, I'm a poet, and I'm a philosopher because I study my trade to the utmost. And not only my trade, I study life and I study people to the utmost.
Chillin' like Kalula on rocks, wallabies and tube socks, Q3 steering around your block, staring star nines inside the silver pot, deep in thought, getting lost in emotion, watching it spin, got 20 million things inside my head, where do I begin? I didn't make the bed, I'm always leaving at the last minute, I never learn, or do I just learn to forget, all this anxiety sitting at my doorsteps, I'm torn between wanting to live average and wanting more success, afraid of being too enormous, the perks look gorgeous till you really see the forces behind the horse shit. It's unfortunate. Am I a capitalist or a captain capsizing his own ship, or a consumerist buying into all the flashy objects? Maybe I'm all of it. No chip on my shoulder. I'm just a mixed bag trying to make a living, catch a little wind, propel past the overcast that paint over my ceiling. God willing or self-willing, I'm getting over this hill. 1 foot on the gas, footnote underneath the bill. Fear no man, but fear he'll take advantage still. It was never about the art, man. They just framed it well. Yeah. Nah, it was never about the art, man, they just framed it well.
Yeah, I pray I make it, Lord willing, ain't no member of the clips. They try to block my shine like a solar eclipse. I'm taking all odds, I'm multiplying my risk. Wallabies on my feet just like I'm Raekwon. They drawing plays at the line for me just like Saquon. I hit the road, Jack, but I ain't Ray Charles. These metaphors hit quick, just like a New York minute. I'm trying to make the money as quick as I can spend it. They trying to frame the boy just like I'm Van Gogh, the only artist with no brush, but I still paint flows. 50 million different things on my mind. Success, hard work, dedication, intertwined. Anxiety on speed dial, it can be crippling. A battle with my soul, a fight we gotta win. Yeah. It was never about the art, they just framed it well. Yeah. It was never about the art, they just framed it well. Yeah. It was never about the art, they just framed it well. They just framed it well. Yeah. It was never about the art, they just framed it well. But you know,
dealing with business and music, fuck loyalty, you know what I'm saying? Because business is business, business change every second. See the niggas over there? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see the niggas. Man, there's a difference with us and them, man.
We need to focus on the light and focus on that positive energy.
To me, that's the only true revolution.
Bonsoir. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Show you how to get one to enter the net with no jumper. Cats exploiting you for the sake of numbers. I chose to go to steady and slow roads. Tomato sauce on the stove, jump on your clothes when it rumbles. Explode in summers, hot breath turning microphones into butter. Loose leaf I shred like delicate herbs. Toss them in, they sputter. Wise words, stay out the pan or run for cover. Easier said, I'd rather come close than not make an attempt. Live with the facts or deny the rent. Tricky numbers, fascinated by the unbending will of men. Rubber grips pull off illusions, make you rub your chin. Tough world, not for the regular skin. Posing as a threat, antibody shield, protect your neck. Force field around the aura, like a bracelet. Ripple effect, rip through your torso like paper checks. Told you to come correct, before you end up a wreck. Words like bayonets, chase you off your set. Leave your crew in a deficit. I cruise around the city like a veteran. Let my thoughts collect, they come to me with a pep in they step. Fresh off a fighter jet, making sure the beat was dead. Real killers don't miss a step. Where was you before the dreads? When I was dreading the bread. Couldn't find a gluten-free option to stick with, so I opted for the cornstarch instead. A lot of cornfields would leave you misled. It's a maze from the starting point to the end.
I'm giving a hard on my phone, man. just come see me.
All them women with me.
Real nigga gonna do real.
Draw from your passion and not your pistol. There's someone out there counting on your potential. It'd be sad to see you caught up in the system. We conditioned to be the same, but I was raised different. I was ashamed then, but now I'm not. I used to think I was one of y'all, one of the same peas in the pod. Till I looked in the bank to withdraw. Kept my bank account from going fraud. It's more of me, less of y'all. Do or die, the mission never stalled. I'm no chosen star, just a few instances when the initial wouldn't crank on. I kept launching rockets out of my room when I was living with my moms. Rolling with the punches made me wanna punch God. Go behind them clouds, make lightning bounce around like a beatbox. Behind my teeth I catch the beat that find my sweet spot till it bleeds out. Blood dripping on my floor, now I'm moving this mop. After hours, still on the clock, trusting the process, I'm nocturnal. I see through the darkness like gunfights once bullets start sparking. From a distance, loud echoes, dogs barking. To an innocent mind, it's a vague image of two monsters. Niggas want the streets behind them to boost their confidence. Validation, find out the whole squad snitched on each other through an affidavit. Awkward entertainment, we think forward but move backwards simultaneously.
We do this shit every day. Trying to slow it down.
We need to focus on the light and focus on that positive energy.
Keep it real with the real ones. Fuck them fake niggas.
Yeah. Living off borrowed time, the credit was never mine. Whatever's truly yours, you take with you to the grave. Atlanta where I stayed, brave ones battle with hammers and cages, swimming through a lake of razors. I be damn they grazers, my shoes chewing up the pavement. True, I'm in the room praying, my thoughts allocated. The moon cycles, I'm in and out of phases, trying to keep the cost of living within my favor. A wishful thinker, doing more than just crossing my fingers, crossing the room in my trainers. I know better, but what's worse is more contagious. Satisfying, I keep reaching for it even though it's dangerous. I tolerate it, the threshold is outrageous. Can't nobody save us. 4th and down, they thought I was finished. I'm at the goal line, making sure my goals past the line of scrimmage. Every line they spit sound like they on the path of least resistance. The path wasn't always on point, I had to redirect the vision. My thoughts collide, I peeped the train wreck that made a mess. Examine what was missing, mind over matter, moving like a Rubik's Cube over the base. I think different, I'm from a small city where dreams die before they get a chance to make a difference.
Yo, brother, we need you talking about guns and horse. Right. Know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah. So we'll know how to market you properly.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Real nigga gonna do.
You wanna be a star, you know what you gotta do, dawg. Take that gun outside and go earn your respect. Get it in blood, hand over fist. Bust down, legitimize the set. Real ones getting bodies wet. LLC the click, new mop stick. That's a task expense. Designer fits, dirty water. We all piranhas, metal llamas, hungry for the drama. Plot twist if we gotta spin. Niggas binging like soap proppers. Money bags, only want the money in our bare hands. For the price tag, whack you for the name brand. Up the clout, get the deal. Foreign whips, we the ones behind the wheel. We the ones they wanna kill. Put your body on record for this rap shit I will, cause this rap shit is real. Take it outside, 3-dimensional, it's not just a still, it's how we live. One nation under God, operating under a different set of laws. Do a bid or get the case dropped. We all we got, ops in the pack, we gotta smoke the block. Turn the studio into a mob house. Crash dummies, pill poppers, soda bottles, long rifles. No friends, just long rivals. Crime mobs, trap gods, they are idols. Big paper, filthy hands, we feel entitled. Short roads with dead ends, a few survivors.
You're not a gangster. You are the very people of God. Trying to look like some damn criminal from Italy, some mafioso, some Italiano. Boy, look like fools on TV. dressed up in all of this mess.
I see you doing your thing, moved out and got a place in the A with your bae. Got a few placements, a little inspiration, but not enough to sway me and my niggas. I hear you trying to give me direction, but your stats underwhelming. You ain't out here going crazy, you ain't stacking up like baby. Give a fuck where you been if you're not in the whip. I wanna see that wisdom can't steer me, it's all theories. I need to see you in the field, I need to see your house like Uncle Phil. Get my dread head something that they can feel. I don't see you at all, just here and there when you make a post or drop a song, but that's all, and those songs barely going off. What's the problem, dawg? You was supposed to take off while I was still bouncing up and down these halls, circling courtyards when you and your boys was courting them rap blogs. I was in my room while you was recording songs, I heard them all through the walls. To me you had the world in your palms, but now it seems like it's slipping off. The well-oiled machine is wearing off, the sheen is gone. You going from job to job, how you gonna tell me what I should be doing, even if it's advice that I could be using? It seems useless. Shit, at this point I'm telling moms I'ma have to get us through it, cause now the table's turned, it's my turn to prove it since you ain't do it. I guess that's how you felt at first, but now you let us down. Man, how you let us down? I was your biggest fan. It didn't matter if I could count all of us on my hand. I was just excited for the future and to see where you could land. I even did a little write-up to open doors where I can. Who would have known a couple back and forths on Twitter lead us to being friends? Even then I had faith you could overtake. You was always on my list of names I thought could dominate. More than capable. Your main obstacle was that you lived 2 hours away. That could make a break or work to your advantage. Put the extra work in and make sure you in the action. You got the drive without a doubt or question to make it happen. But over time I watch you struggle to gain traction while others gain with less talent. I want to interject with fear, I might disrupt the magic. I'm losing hope, but still cheer you on, supporting, clapping. As time advances, our lives take on a set of new challenges. Things we grew up on or was fond of seem less glamorous, less charming. I hate to throw you in that cubby where things get shoved into complete darkness. Not heartless, just a change of heart where my heart is. Surprised to see you still putting your all into this.
And you can show your love for music by what you play, what you write. You'll survive. You don't have to worry as long as you love it. When your love turns sour on it, you should give it up. Give it up.
Preserve the sauce, but don't sell the recipe. I'm here, then I'm not. I'm a reflection of you and my pops. Told you what I felt while the plate was hot. Came for one thing, but somehow I still forgot. Got me on the hunt like the air's dropped. Watch the circus from the crowd. Proud to say I ain't one of these clowns. You won't find your purpose up there in the clouds. Had nowhere else for me to put it but on the ground. I'm shuffling through the now, paraphrasing your voice down to metadata, defeat the ads. Open field, I'm a target regardless of where I stand. I dodge what I can, ran with the cards I was given. Nothing to brag, but something to have where others didn't. It was authentic, even if the approach was doomed from the beginning. I still nod to Victor Von villain. Now the risk is high. Fast forward time, niggas got family and children to prioritize. Orange lights and incense. I'm in here organizing rhymes. A rare case of one not losing his innocence. Taking baby steps. How much patience does one have to watch you gain a little bit? Small fish to fry. Ate the flesh off the head with the eyes. Big tasks like a list of groceries you gotta buy. I was waiting for you to ask, but you never did, so I buried everything aside.
If y'all knew back on
here doing our thing while these fucking ass cracker got the motherfucking camera up though. Real niggas gonna do real things out here.
I personally mess music up. That's how I make a living. I mess anybody's music up that I play, so whatever, it comes out a little different, and whatever happens different, that's what it is, and that's how I have fun.
If y'all niggas think I'm rapping, just come see me, bitch.
Yo, bare my teeth to the system, told them back up, they wouldn't listen. So I bit them, venom in the vial, vex, villains in my head. I ain't seen you in a while, I guess you happy with the dead. Red grass where the cattle bled. I burnt the map, I got faith in the road ahead. Look around while I store the bread. Ghetto birds using infrared. Paralyzed in the garden while a snake sheds. Smiling while I'm taking fake meds, based on patience. My sense of self gone with a whisper. Cynicism made relationships blister. Pictures great fillers. Tame yourself before your head get bigger. Ego eating through my chest. Crisis existential and financial. Can't afford to rest. Treating conversations like a game of chess. And how we treat our guests. I found power when you left. Set surroundings for a deeper threat. No deception. Sense the pain before I hit the bed. No deception. I sense the pain before I...
Yeah, I sense the pain, let it run its course. School me on the hard knocks, banging on my door. Might be the answer I need to help me up and down this court. Matched with survivor skills I gained from playing the sport. Results vary, you can train to aim high, but your shots fall short. Like a shot of scotch coming out the square shot glass. It burns with no remorse, of course. The final say is in my hands. I could wait or let the burden pass. Slip between the cracks, re-emerge about the sand. From the broken hourglass, evaluate the weight it had on my firm grasp. It was too heavy to drag, loosened up my grip. Gave me a new stance. Instead of two, I gained a new set of extra legs. Now I move around with a certain edge. Certain grounds ain't for certain men. You gotta search around or search within. Locals proud, but I don't lose my breath for them. I make the air thin. I used to confuse the air in the room with you as being a friend. Stupid me, but maybe that was true then.
Boy. Giving niggas the motherfucking blues, man.
This is a mental thing. It's like even when I get 60 years old, and if I got false teeth in my mouth, I'm gonna be rhyming, talking about the false teeth.
I know my love up and down, but I know my love let you down, son. And my love still here for you. I know my love up and down, baby, but I love, yeah. I know my love still, yeah. My love feels like it's not enough. Feels like it's not the size for your cut. Still rough around the edges, still leaving you with cuts. Still feels like the soft parts never showing up. And even when they do, they like to leave in a rush. I know my love feels harsh, feels more like a brush. Not the love that you imagined with a romantic touch. I know my love feels strange and at times a bit odd. Only shows up when it wants, but can't show you what it wants. I know my love ain't ideal, but you deal with its flaws. All the jail-free cards accepting me with open arms. I wish my love was unconditional like yours, but it's not. With a place to call home, you keep furnished in your heart. I know my love is difficult. I keep switching out the locks. 1 minute there's a key, next minute there's a block. Every time I pick a thorn, another grows and never stops. I swear to God, man. Feels difficult at times, but I'm still here for you. I know my love up and down, but I'll never let you. I know my, yeah. I know my love be letting you down some. Yeah.
Celle qu'il a dans 10 yeux, sauf Dixie Aoué, dans les coins, fait ensuite, on a dit Adolphe Gould, dans son jeune dame, avocat, ça libère les parents, un fouet.
Yeah.
Bonsoir.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
We need to focus on the light.
Do me a favor and let the song cry. The world is heavy, but my palms dry. Mama face don't look the same, and I know why. Been shaving time off the calendar like it was on my jawline. No more what ifs, I had to clear the bag. What was meant to be had was already had. Ungrateful hands never noticed. Rubbing minds like I'm Birdman when I'm focused. Drawn from the golden rules, when supply meant to be broken. Respect don't come till you sign the bottom of that no slip. We know this, for those devoted or dozing off high dosages. I'm sending condolences to soldiers who lost control of this. Showing love, not just for showmanship. Showing you what's in my heart regardless of the clothespin. Keeping things closed in. Out the box, can never really tell where I'm going. So many towers thrown in, it hurts my heart to recognize who once owned them. I kneel down, bow my head, pray you find peace in a moment. Lease ends in May, least we can do is move forward. It never jumps at you, you gotta jump towards it. Jumpman logo, reach for the sky, increase my air forces, release some endorphins. Could've have slit the wire and left my circuitry dormant. Instead the circuit keeps rolling, and circular motions roaring like the 20s with fortune. Unfortunate for the now, but wanna make tomorrow's grow enormous. Yeah, do me a favor and let the song cry. The world is heavy, but my palms dry. Mama face don't look the same, and I know why. Been shaving time off the calendar like it was on my jawline. Letting time fly. Letting time fly.
It don't mean nothing about whether I make money or not. I'm in it for the art form. I'm not only a rapper, I'm a poet and I'm a philosopher because I study my trade to the utmost. And not only my trade, I study life and I study people to the utmost. And that's what makes not a good rapper, but the greatest rapper, which is only something that I can only be.
Before you came into the picture, I sat in a room with a pen and a paper, computer desk filled with bootlegs, ripped off the internet. Next to it was my tan dresser, television, and a gaming system. Couldn't afford any more games besides the one that came with it for Christmas. Would've been smarter not to get it, but for me, moms would put it on credit. Work those double shifts so she could pay it off before it hits interest. Before you know it, we right back in that vicious cycle, just spinning like the CDR disc in my boombox that holds a special place in my heart. Soon as the beat drops, I transport somewhere entirely different. Listen, the engine cuts off and I'm just caught floating along like an astronaut, observant, holding up a graph, keeping track of all the patterns and rhythms, connecting dots and feeling something special. But all my folks hear is explicit words and gibberish. I hear mad scientists dropping gems, even if sex, drugs, and violence in the mix. God could disagree with me, but for me, this is heaven sent. But for me, this is heaven sent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.